help someone else, you feel good. In fact, it's been scientifically proven that when people give to charities, it activates regions of the brain associated with pleasure, social connection, and trust.
Well, if that's the case, there must be a lot of happy people at Maple Creek Senior Living in Grand Rapids, because right now they're working on a project that's helping kids and families in some pretty cool ways. Take a look.
Giving back is an important part of life here at Maple Creek Senior Living, and they're working on a project right now that involves a lot of these. We are here with Krista, and I know it's summer, we're enjoying the weather, but before we know it, it's going to be back to school.
Yes, here at Maple Creek Senior Living, we have a few different campuses. We've got our independent living, we've got our long-term care as far as having assisted living, memory care, and regular assisted living, as well as here at the lodge we have skilled nursing care, which includes long-term care as well as inpatient rehab. So we like to do a lot of different projects here. We like to give back to the community as much as we can because we are a nonprofit organization, so we get a lot from the community. So one of the projects that we started doing last year, which has been a great hit, is packing backpacks for foster kids in the West Michigan community. So what we do is we work on getting donations throughout the summer, different school supplies and backpacks, so that our seniors are able to pack these backpacks and give back to a different generation and be able to give back to the community in that way. So it's been a great thing.
That is really cool, and I know that the residents here at Maple Creek, they get a lot out of it in a physical way too.
Yes, absolutely. Here at Maple Creek, we're not just focusing on activities, we're working with recreational therapy. So we're working on things when we're packing our backpacks, such as fine motor control, sequencing. It gives us a great opportunity to reminisce. Our seniors love to reminisce about their school days, and it is so neat to be able to see them talk about their school days and the things that they remember. One of the things that we did last year, and we'll do it again this year, is put some pieces of advice from our seniors to our children in the backpack so that they're able to share their experiences, which is really great.
And you're partnering up with Lutheran Social Services for that. It's wonderful. You have a big goal this year. It's up from last year.
Yes, last year we packed 50 backpacks. This year our goal is 70. It's a great thing, and it's a great way to be able to help out these deserving kids and be able to give them a great start to their school year as well.
We're here with Kate of Lutheran Social Services of Michigan. Kate, tell us a little bit about the young people who will be getting these backpacks.
Yes, I work with Lutheran Social Services in our West Michigan foster care program. We serve children from birth through age 17. All of these backpacks will be going back to our kids that are currently in foster care. These children will either be living with one of our community foster homes, so these are foster parents that have come from the general public and they want to help and take care of these kids that have been abused or neglected. Other ones would be relatives that are, for example, a grandparent caring for a grandchild or a granddaughter or grandson. And then we also have, kids that have just reunified with their birth parents after some time. So it's a good mix of where the backpacks will be going. For some, it's, it might be their first year at school, so it's really exciting for them.
And there's a lot of expense, we know, with heading back to school, the backpacks and all the supplies to fill it. They're so necessary to get students with a good start. But I know that foster families don't often receive a lot of money to buy these supplies.
That is very, very true. I think that there is this general myth that people go into foster care to make money, and I can tell you firsthand, working in the field for 3 years, that is not the truth. You can ask any foster parent. They get a modest reimbursement rate, and it does not cover the overall cost of a child per day. And that's kind of my position with LSSM, is that I try to find any supports for our foster parents, because foster parenting is tough. It's a lot of time. They're bringing their children in to visit with their parents, sometimes driving from other counties. So we try to find any way to support them, because it is a lot of time, and they don't get a lot of money. They don't get much money at all, actually. So
yeah, well, these backpacks and everything in it are going to be very well received, I know, from the families. We are here talking about giving back to the community from the residents at Maple Creek Senior Living. So much to be done, so many people that can
What a great
help.
program too, and to think that they have this entire summer to collect and gather these great supplies, and what a blessing it's going to be to all these kids and families.
Yeah, definitely. Maple Creek will be collecting supplies through Friday, August 9th. If you'd like to help donate, they are looking for pens, pencils, markers, crayons, scissors, calculators, notebooks, erasers, backpacks, you know, all those essentials for going back to school.
Exactly. They'll also be accepting gift cards to local stores that carry those supplies. Donations can be brought right to the reception desk at any of the buildings on the Maple Creek campus.
And the campus is located at 2000 32nd Street in Grand Rapids. You can also bring school supplies to the foster care office of Lutheran Social Services at 207 East Fulton Street in Grand Rapids.
Sounds like a lot of fun. It's a great win-win, and like you said at the beginning of the piece, that it really is a great way to keep yourself connected.
Yeah,
doing something
to
for
better
someone
your
else.
quality of life
Yeah.
there. It's wonderful.